Okay, welcome back to the channel everyone, and today's video is going to be a reaction video as we've discussed in the live streams if you've joined in with those. We had talked about some American sitcoms, so today's video, as you can see, is the top 20 greatest sitcoms of all time. So we're going to have a look at what that's like. So this will be the first in a series of reactions I'll do amongst lots of other stuff, so it won't just be reactions on the channel if you are new into the channel today. It will be lots of other stuff, but hit the subscribe because I will do some other reactions as well, and hopefully it will be along the lines of this. So enough rambling from me, let's get right into it.
This couch is cut in half. I would like to exchange it for one that is not cut in half.
Welcome to Watch MOJO.
That one, obviously.
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 greatest sitcoms of all time.
Comedy is a place where the mind goes to tickle itself. That's what she said.
For this list, we're looking at the TV
Say that
series
one.
that have redefined the genre, bringing in everything
Cheers.
from comedic variety to character quality. Which sitcom do you think stands above all? Let
Okay.
us know in the comments. Number 20, That 70s Show.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that.
Focusing on a group of troublemaking teenagers, this series is all about enjoying one's youth. Filled with quirky characters with their respective running gags, the show takes a comedic look at the traits and mannerisms associated with the 1970s.
Why do we celebrate the 4th of July?
Because we are damn glad not to be a bunch of British tea-drinking Nazi pants.
Nobody's going to argue with that answer.
The story is about Eric Foreman's growing years as he navigates through love, loss, and friendship. Despite living in the relatively uneventful Point Place, Wisconsin, Eric and his friends manage to see everyday issues through a hilarious lens.
Which also means no bacon, just good old heart-healthy ham.
Bacon.
Recurring aspects.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the 70s show. I've not seen all of them. I've not had a sort of a rundown like that before on actually what it was really about, but I sort of got the gist from the bits that I'd seen of it.
It's like the gang's circle and visiting the water tower. That 70s show gives us plenty of reasons to get attached to its world. And considering how genuinely the characters develop over the years, who wouldn't want to hang out with this gang? Number 19,
It's a good cast.
The Jeffersons. On air when
75
family-based
to 85.
sitcoms were all the rage, the Jeffersons brought in a decade's worth of good times.
All right, so what's going on here?
I didn't expect you home so early.
A spin-off of All in the Family, the series has much of the same humor, with patriarch George Jefferson serving as the go-to character for comedy through his out-of-touch mannerisms and loudmouth antics.
I wear a fresh one every day. Ah, you don't blow money on a fresh flower every day. No, I steal one every day from a blind flower girl.
Not one to tolerate anyone, George never holds back what he's thinking, a point of chagrin to his wife Louise. The couple's frequent bickering is a staple
Like Desmond's.
of the sitcom, and the way that they stay together despite it all is why we love watching them together. Although it follows the same style as its parent series, the Jeffersons are hard to shake off, as they even pop up in other sitcoms with their trademark dispositions.
Well, shake a leg. We got to get rid of that Universal tour and see the backdraft ride.
Oh, then you should probably leave now before the fire goes out.
Oh, believe me, Will, the fire went out a long time.
Number 18, Taxi.
Yeah.
Featuring a cast that
Bit
went
before
on
my
to become
time, but
bona fide comedy
yeah.
legends,
I know
Taxi is a celebration of different forms of comedy.
What does it
It's the Doc.
Slow down.
Christopher Lloyd
Okay.
and Nicky from Kaniki. A Hickey from Kaniki.
The backdrop sees employees of the Sunshine Cab Company hoping to go beyond working as taxi drivers to make it big. Of course, this usually blows up in their face, as circumstances always land them right back in the driver's seat. Taxi was also significant for its time for delving into aspects like life crises and the importance of self-worth, all wrapped up in its brand of humor.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, what happened? My beloved grandmother died.
Good news.
No, that's terrible news. Bobby, what kind of a person are you?
The series is now largely known for being the springboard to success for its cast, and it's quite an experience to see them bring their A-game in this multi-Emmy award-winning sitcom. Number 17, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, seen it,
This
seen all of
sitcom
that.
manages to
Watched
turn
all of
an
them.
absurd concept into an entire series.
I'm filming television's Moira Rose. Won't you join me
David.
for a little stroll through the slice of paradise I like to call
Look at that.
the town where
She's
I'm
weird.
currently at.
After the Rose family loses their fortune, they're forced to relocate to a small town that patriarch Johnny bought as a joke. With Johnny's wife Moira, daughter Alexis, and son David similarly incompetent in life without money, the characters have to figure out a way to survive living beyond their means.
I think you might actually need to break a sweat in order to earn sweat equity.
Okay, what if I got Patrick to break a sweat for me? That's called outsourcing.
Outsourcing.
Are you passing this economics course?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Jokes generally come in the form of witty wisecracks and banter between the family.
Yeah.
As the show's name goes, Schitt's Creek is as run down as you can imagine, with the Roses constantly coming into conflict with fellow residents. While the absurdist humor always remains, it also develops its characters over the years to create a well-rounded story where everyone has a part to play. Number 16, Roseanne.
Yeah, that was definitely a binge watch for me. Schitt's Creek on Netflix. Just got right through it really quickly and really enjoyed all of it. Definitely, binge worthy. Once you start, it's like the old Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. And I definitely got stuck right into Schitt's Creek, and really funny. All the characters worked really well in that, and really enjoyed that. I've seen a lot of these so far. The older ones, obviously not, because it's just a little bit before my time, and maybe just wouldn't have been pushed out to us here in the UK so much. But most of the others I have seen so far.
A family sitcom with a twist, Roseanne takes a look at the struggles of a working-class family trying to make ends meet. It's a lot funnier than it sounds, as the titular character and her husband's knack for downplaying their issues is emphasized numerous times.
Hey, come on, honey, one verse. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you and I won't let go. I got you to love me so.
The series is notable for its depiction of relatable problems, and it's always nice to see these things presented with a balance between comedy and realism. Interestingly enough, we're encouraged to appreciate the issues the family has in Roseanne, as their flaws are the main hook for viewers.
Hey, I don't mean to interfere here, but, the kids, they just took a shot at staying together. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world. Oh, you don't think so? No, it's not even the worst thing Darlene's done today.
While the 9th season's arc of the family's sudden riches was unpopular, the show is remembered mainly for its humorous and touching tackling of everyday life. Number 15, The Big Bang Theory. Credited with helping make geek culture mainstream, this show dives into the lives of geniuses. Using the normal character of Penny as the audience surrogate, we watch how being a geek is actually a fun way to live. Of course, putting up with Sheldon Cooper comes with the territory, with his long list of issues bringing plenty of hilarious moments.
My answers to the standard Rorschach ink blot test are A, a bat, B, a bat, C, a bat, and D, my father killing my mother with a hypodermic needle.
While the series starts out adhering to the geeky concept, it takes a heartwarming turn to show the characters maturing into responsible adults. In a way, the story can be distilled into Sheldon's change for the better, as he goes from a jerk to truly appreciating his circle of friends.
But I want you to know, in my way, I love you all.
Oh, Sheldon.
And I love you.
Not to mention all the celebrity cameos that are always a riot to watch. Number 14, Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's not easy being the
seen all of them.
sane man, as Larry David's struggles dealing with societal norms is the backdrop for this sitcom. Playing a fictional but realistic version of himself, Larry constantly finds himself in awkward situations due to his reluctance to match other people's expectations.
Brilliant.
Joe, how many years you know this guy? You're close friends.
You're right. I know him longer, so we should sit over there because I'm actually going to be talking to him more than you, so I should have eye contact as opposed to turning around and straightening my neck.
There's never a real
It's just
plot,
always
as
something.
the story is basically about finding a way to dig himself a bigger hole than
with the
one he was
nuts.
in before.
With the nuts.
I saw a bag of
The nuts.
your dad's
I knew it. The
Oh,
nuts.
good.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Oh, no, where I did. There's not enough. What is it? Cashews?
It's kind of skipping on the cashews.
Yeah, that was it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like 4 cashews in the whole bag.
It makes the show all the more hilarious, since we see the world from Larry's eyes vis-a-vis his seeming dislike for everyone. The fact that people never really change gives the show excellent replay value, as Larry's constant grumpiness is always worth a watch.
That's brilliant.
Number 13, Happy Days.
Yeah.
A Appropriately
I did see
titled
that,
The
even
Way
though
Things
that's
Were
84,
About the
74,
series,
84.
Happy Days is a tribute to the sweet life of the 50s and 60s. It's widely known for its major shift from starting as family-centric to becoming all about the Fonz.
Since there's so many of you and just one of me, I like to warm up a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna be right back as soon as I finish warming up, okay? Just...
Anyway, coming.
After experiencing success with wacky jokes and storylines,
Welcome,
the show
Mindy.
completely embraced this aspect to become a surreal experience. This all works in its favor, though, introducing memorable characters who then starred in their own spin-offs.
Welcome, Mindy.
Like
I've seen that as well.
This is the best content I've had in 20
Robin
years.
Williams.
The only reason I won is because your champion cared about his earthly friends. Funny thing, this warmth. We don't have it on Earth. We tried it once a long time ago, didn't work. Overpopulation.
Fonzie's cultural impact remains to this day.
Except shorts.
The Fonz being the epitome of coolness. Happy Days is also known for popularizing the term jumping the shark, when Fonzie literally jumped over a shark.
No, never heard of
Number
it.
12, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Seen that.
Although this show helped Will Smith skyrocket to fame, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is an ensemble effort where every member of the family offers a different kind of comedy.
What's this thing? It's a symbol for God!
Featuring the loudmouth Will in contrast to his upper-class relatives, most of the stories revolve around how a normal guy might feel living in absolute splendor. Making up most of the hilarity are Will's connections with the supporting characters, with his jabs at Cousin Carlton and Uncle Phil being something that never gets old. Although its comedic value is without question, the series is notable for touching heartbreaking topics with sensitivity.
Gotta do my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive.
I remember that one.
I learned how to
Because
shave.
his dad stood him up, didn't he?
I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. Die with him!
With other
remember that
elements
one.
like musical sequences and
Tatiana Ali.
frequently shown, the Banks family household is rich in every sense of the word. Number 11. How?
Yeah, and the Fresh Prince have done an updated version of that now, haven't they? I think it's on Peacock, but I've seen it. I started watching it. I'm sure it's on Peacock. A bit grittier, that the new version is. Yeah, really enjoying that. Like I said, I'm glad I've seen one. Now this one here, How I Met Your Mother, I've not really got into this at all.
Best night ever. Laughter raining down like April shower. Oh, we talk for hours.
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, that's no good.
A refreshing take on the Friends in the City concept, the sitcom takes us back through the years as Ted Mosby searches for his true love. While he tries to be the good guy, his fixation on finding the perfect woman is a painful experience in more ways than one.
Right.
Much of the jokes come from Ted's contrasting best friends Marshall and Barney, with the latter pulling out all the stops
Doogie
to
Howser.
be the ultimate player.
Oh, don't drink that. I saw some guy slip something in there.
What? Who?
That guy.
Haha.
Thank you.
All
The
right,
show's
okay.
greatest strength lies in the way
Looked
it
at the
hooks
camera.
viewers into the mystery of the titular mother's identity for a heartfelt journey through time. Although the botched twist in the finale left a bad taste in the
is it
fan
finished,
base's
is it?
minds, the good times of the gang most certainly remain legendary. Number 10. Will and
Yeah, I never got into that one, How I Met Your Mother. It obviously comes on the TV when you're flicking through the channels, but I never got into it. I've sat and watched a few minutes of it, but because you lose a bit of context when you're just flicking into something that you don't really know about, then it doesn't hold your attention. But that actually little clip looked quite good a bit, and now I understand that it's about the other guy, which I didn't realise it was specifically about somebody. I thought it was about all of them, but he seemed to be the main character from what they were saying there.
and Grace. A
Will and Grace, yeah. Seen Will and Grace.
Show at the time of its debut. Will and Grace defies stereotypes to make comedy its main asset.
It's a share doll. Why on earth would I want to... Here you go.
Focusing on the lifelong friendship of straight interior designer Grace Adler and gay lawyer Will Truman, the story sees the pair's adventures in the city with kooky friends Jack and Karen. Despite the series being promoted through the titular duo, it's the combined chemistry of the four characters that make it such a must-watch. Will and Grace has a largely mature take on the matters of romance, and it's a nice change from the norm when the leads love each other platonically without relationship drama. The show also came back for a reboot, returning with a funny
Trimmer again.
note.
Well, Twitter celebrity citing the West Side curmudgeon is here. I love him. He hates the things we
Okay, he tweets about it.
Should I go over and fangirl out on him?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, we're different.
Number 9, Frasier.
Yeah,
Arguably the
seen that as well.
greatest sitcom
You would watch
ever
that.
made. Frasier sets up its jokes well in advance for a hilarious payoff.
What
While
am I
it is
doing?
a follow-up to Cheers, the series has a style of its own, focusing on the Crane family and Frasier's wacky experiences at his pop psychiatry radio show.
KACL Cash Call Week. $5,000 if you answer your phone with the phrase that pays. So when your phone rings, don't say hello. Say, well, blow me down!
The supporting cast are deserving stars in their own right,
Ted
with
Danson.
David Hyde Pierce in particular delivering laugh-out-loud
Look
moments
at his
through
hair
character
in that.
Miles' many idiosyncrasies.
You want a Stardust pistol?
Yes. You see, as long as Maris thinks it's real, it makes her feel secure, but this way, no one can get hurt.
Frasier is also notable for the big contrast between the Crane brothers and their father Martin, who serves as the audience surrogate for how snooty his sons can be. Still, there's plenty of emotional moments to find here.
It's a good
with
way
the
of
series
describing it.
cleverly deconstructing Frasier's character to make him a deeply layered protagonist. Number 8, The Mary Tyler Moore Show. With complex,
Never seen it.
realistic plot lines about a young
77,
woman's
that's
career
only when I
in a
was
news
born.
program, the premise of this series was a rarity for its time.
This thing with you and Lars, you know what a big mouth Ted has. And what Ted doesn't tell, I will tell. And pretty soon it's going to be all over the station. And they're not going to think that that's a terrific image for the happy homemaker. So you see, it comes down to a choice. Either Lars or your show. I've got to go. I will see you later.
Not only was it revolutionary then,
That was
it's
a
also
mouthful.
aged very well as a relatable show for viewers of today.
Yeah, has it?
Mary's
Right,
navigation
okay.
of both her career and her relationships is given central focus.
Never
which
heard
also
of it, never
establishes
seen
the
it.
roles of the supporting players. The ins and outs of life at the news program is an interesting framing device, with important issues such as gender norms frequently tackled.
After 2 long years, he said, why rush into things? That's why she's here, Rhoda, to start a new life for herself. That's why she needs this apartment. Compared to my life, that's a Walt Disney movie.
It's a sitcom that brings charming, youthful energy and doles out humor in clever ways. All in all, we'd love to feel as free as Mary does every time she throws that hat in the air. Number 7, Friends. The biggest pop culture phenomenon that a sitcom could hope to be, Friends has a concept that is relevant for every generation.
Well, this isn't exactly the kind of Thanksgiving that all of you plan.
Having
but
toast,
for
aren't they?
me, this has been really great, you know? I think because it didn't involve divorce or projectile vomiting.
With the central characters each having their unique
Oh,
gags
so they're trying to
and
win the
quirks,
lottery.
The show offers everything from career to romance troubles. And whether it's Ross's many embarrassing pratfalls or Chandler's scathing
This
sarcasm,
is
laughter is guaranteed
Pivot.
in every episode.
Pivot! Pivot! Shut up! Shut
Of
up!
course, long-running story hooks make Friends what it is,
Brilliant.
and fans continue to debate if Ross and Rachel really were on a break. More than anything, it's the friendship bond that tugs on our heartstrings as they really
What's a wolf
are
gotta do
there
to get
for
a
each other
hug?
every step of the way. This extends to the supporting cast too, because who can forget someone like Janice? Number 6, MASH.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of
If you're
MASH.
looking for a sitcom with a genuine dose
Saw a
of
little bit of
reality,
MASH. Yeah, couldn't let Friends go by without pausing. So pretty much at university I used to have quite bad insomnia and did used to just put Friends VHS tapes, the box sets of Friends on and just fall asleep to them. And I'm pretty sure all the scripts are pretty much embedded in my head in that sort of freakish way that things happen when you're dropping off or asleep. But I just used to let them play. And yeah, very, very homely. It feels very homely to me when I watch Friends now.
Look no further than MASH. Set against the backdrop of the Korean War, it's among the first comedy series to become an iconic piece of pop culture. Featuring the medical staff of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, i.e. MASH, the show initially took a lighthearted approach to medical procedures.
But you have a pool ball lodged in your mouth.
Got it, you've got it.
No sweat. There is an alternative. I'll just take your temperature the other way.
It helps that the characters retain a funny bone in these matters, as the tribulations of war are still present for viewers to understand.
McIntyre. Yeah. What's in here? Soot, sir. Soot? Yep. Be the judge of that.
Over over the 11 seasons, the show ventures into dramatic territory, so it's not to downplay the heavy setting. Still, it's incredible the way it balances its subject matter with regular funny material and many heartwarming moments. Number 5, The Office. Adaptations are rarely more successful than
Are they going to talk about the American Office?
The US Office had quite the task to match the one starring Ricky Gervais. However, The Office
Yeah, I've watched all of them as well.
household name thanks to leading man Steve Carell, whose
I liked
role
it.
as Michael Scott has reached legendary levels.
He hates Toby.
Set in a branch of the fictional Dunder Mifflin Paper Company, the series manages to
Some
present
good
the
cast, isn't
identity
it?
of office work as a series of crazy events.
They're all brilliant,
Its
actually.
large cast offers variety in all forms, ranging from dry humor to sheer lunacy.
Dwight.
Right? And if I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
There's a definite sense of camaraderie through it all, as well-done character development leads to every employee getting their deserved happy endings.
Look at
As
this
for the
word.
connections with the UK version,
Brilliant,
the series
yeah.
had that covered as well. Number 4, Cheers. An ensemble piece
Yeah,
that
I watched
really
that.
works. Cheers
93.
lives up to its name with its feel-good quality.
Finished.
Sam Malone's bar is the backdrop for over a decade's
Harrelson.
worth of adventures, as the characters are brought
very
together
young.
for good times to cherish. While romance isn't its greatest asset, Cheers is known for popularizing the will they, won't they trope, with Sam and Diane's explosive
Diane.
chemistry.
I always wanted to pop you one. Maybe this is my lucky day.
You disgust
You know what's coming now, don't
Turned
you?
on as I am.
Also extends to character traits, with aspects like Cliff's irrelevant trivia facts and
All I can think of is the pig. Oh no, Mr. Potato, not the pig, Mr. Potato Head, isn't he? Who is he, the pig?
The show deserves praise for bringing in new characters for us to connect with, as Rebecca, Fraser, and Woody fit right in with the gang for years to come. All things considered,
That's
we
weird.
would love to be where everybody knows our name.
Yeah,
Number 3,
very good.
I Love Lucy.
Heard of it, but
Deviating from the
yeah,
traditional Married Life
1957,
sitcom,
51 to
the characters
57.
here constantly go from one scheme to the next.
Ricardo, I'm going to put you to work chocolate dipping. You say you've had experience.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm a dipper from way back.
Yes?
They used to call me the Big Dipper.
Featuring Lucy and her bandleader husband Ricky, the sitcom mainly centers around her frequent attempts to make it in showbiz. Ricky's
Right.
exasperation with Lucy and their neighbors' never-ending pursuit of their wild dreams are the basis for the series' comedy.
Okay.
While largely without an ongoing story,
Mm.
Lucy's naivete and happy-go-lucky attitude are so infectious
Look at
that
that
we
wall.
can't help but hope she finally gets her big break. The arrival of the couple's son provides more reasons to follow their adventures, as the show puts a new spin on things.
I'm afraid we're not going to be able to keep it. Why not? Well, for one thing, dear, our house is too small for a dog. But, Mommy, it's a small dog. I know, but he's going to grow bigger. Maybe our house will grow bigger, too.
The overall happy atmosphere is credited with setting the template for future sitcoms, as I Love Lucy's legacy is here to stay. Number 2,
That
All
looks
in the
quite funny,
Family.
actually.
As the
No,
top-rated
never heard of
show
it.
for much of its airing, All in the Family paved the way for the genre to dabble in multiple subject matters. With a protagonist like Archie Bunker, a man with no verbal filter, the series pushed the boundaries of what could be portrayed on screen.
Zucchini? Yeah, what up? I was gonna eat the zucchini after I finished the piece. Then when are you gonna get to the turkey?
The turkey.
After the zucchini.
Who's talking about?
Dumb.
The general outline involves Archie's reluctant acceptance of his daughter and son-in-law in his house,
Okay.
resulting in a culture clash between them.
Right.
The presence of equally hilarious supporting characters like the Jeffersons provide
Haha.
additional avenues
They're
for
popping
comedy.
up everywhere.
Thank you. That bartender's willing to work for me because if you got enough green in your pocket, then black becomes his favorite color.
Archie's uninformed attitude, the show injects dramatic conflict that ultimately made it an influential series for its time. It also sets Archie up for a much-needed change in character, while retaining his overall comical persona. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Michael J. Fox.
Because
Yeah,
differences
never
between
saw that either.
generations will never not be funny.
The precious hours spent in the familiar abode with loved ones playing a heartwarming game such as this are what make memories that one can treasure for all eternity.
When did all that occur to you?
As I was coming down the stairs.
Malcolm in the Middle. This family
Yeah,
pulls
watch
out
that.
all
Very
the
good.
stops with their antics.
Well, don't accuse me of something that I wasn't going to do.
Oh.
interesting mood shift. It would take hours to explain the psychology behind this. So let me just put it this way. Dynamite, kid with matches.
The Golden Girls, because it's always worth staying young at
Yeah,
heart.
I used to watch that as well.
Roommates, and we've been having problems at home that we need to work out.
Before we get to the nitty-gritty, why don't you all tell me a little bit about yourself?
Fine. I'm a teacher. I'm divorced.
I'm a widow. No man would leave me unless he absolutely had to.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Not all of them. Seen that.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Number 5. I never wanna
No, number
hear
5.
you say. Woo!
Modern Family, because this sitcom redefines what one big...
Oh yeah, watched all of them. Yeah, very good. Really enjoyed Modern Family.
It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals, and the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get
I will.
notified about our latest videos.
I shall do that.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
I've done
On
it.
your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
I'm all subbed.
Number 1, Seinfeld. Rather than
Oh, number 1.
handed storytelling, Seinfeld is all
Yeah.
about delivering belly laughs. The show is about nothing, featuring hilarious episodes about mundane things like looking for a car in a parking lot or going to the airport.
What's he
We aren't
doing?
bogged down by the faults in Jerry and his friends, since the characters are meant to be
George
shallow and
Costanza.
unlikable. Interestingly, side characters are what make the show a success, as everyone has a personality turned up to the highest level of eccentricity.
I returned that book. I remember it very specifically.
You're a comedian. You make people laugh.
I tried.
You think it's all a big joke, don't you?
Still, Seinfeld manages to get viewers attached to the gang due to their inability to understand how over the top they can be. In fact, the only thing Seinfeld can't do is not be funny, and the show is certainly aware of that.
You cannot not be funny.
Of course I can. I'm being funny now.
A little.
This is funny. I'm being funny.
Yeah.
Is this funny?
It's funny.
Agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo.
So there you go. So I'm glad to say I've seen quite a few of those, and actually a few of them are some of my absolute favourite comedies. Definitely Curb Your Enthusiasm, Cheers, The Big Bang Theory, even the Golden Girls. You know, that's a memory from times past. My mum used to enjoy the Golden Girls as well. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's one I've watched some of. I've never got all the way through them, but definitely watched a good few of them. That is good and very, very, very funny as well. So as I said, it will be a mix of reactions and other stuff on this channel. It won't just be this one particular thing, but if you like those, then come in and remember to hit the subscribe if you want to see more reactions. Maybe drop me a comment and let me know which ones you think might be worth us going along and watching, and we can talk about that on the live streams. Remember to join in with the live streams if you are new to the channel. It's a great community we've got building over there. But yeah, really enjoyed that. It's good to see some of the ones I've never seen before, the older ones that never really made it across to the UK possibly, or certainly before my time. But there's some there that I wouldn't mind getting into, as I said, so let me know what you think. I wouldn't mind watching Curb Your Enthusiasm again. We could react to that together. Let me know in the comments. But as I said, hit that subscribe, hit the like button. Thanks for watching, everyone. The first reaction on the new channel and getting stuck right into Kev77. So come and join us on the live stream where we can chat about it and we can maybe discuss which ones you think we can go ahead and do some reactions to. Other than that, have a good day and I'll see you next time.
Tired eyes need a cup of blend, that's right. In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time.